Hi friends, happy Tuesday. Welcome back to your Read Aloud for today. Today for our Read Aloud, we're going to continue thinking about, as readers, story elements and why they're important to a story. So our learning target says, I can identify the story elements in a story read aloud. So after we read our story of Arthur's Thanksgiving, we'll talk about who the characters are in the story, where the setting is, what the problem is, and how they solve the problem. So let's take a look. This is called Arthur's Thanksgiving. This story is written and illustrated by Mark Brown. Arthur's Thanksgiving. And here's where our story begins. Arthur's class was so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Mr. Ratburn was about to announce the director for the Thanksgiving play, The Big Turkey Hunt. Arthur chewed his pencil. I hope he picks me, whispered Francine. They all held their breath. I've chosen Arthur to direct the play, said Mr. Ratburn. He handed Arthur the script. Me? The director? Arthur asked. Oh no, grumbled Francine. This is going to be a disaster. Do you know what a play director does? A play director tells all of the actors and actresses what they need to do, and they help set up the stage for the performance. Arthur's first job as director was to assign parts. The narrator would have the most to say, but the turkey, the symbol of Thanksgiving, had the most important role of all. Secretly, Arthur was glad he wouldn't have to be the turkey, but who would play that part? At lunch, Francine gave Arthur 2 chocolate cupcakes. She wanted to be the narrator. Buster even let Arthur borrow his Captain Zoom spaceman. He wanted to be Governor William Bradford. Being the director seemed like fun. So why were his friends giving him things? Because they wanted him to choose them for certain parts, right? Arthur thought Francine would make a good turkey. Never, said Francine. I want to be the narrator. Besides, I have the loudest voice. No doubt about that. Francine would be the narrator. Arthur showed Muffy a drawing of the turkey costume. Lots of feathers, said Arthur. It's a very glamorous role. Yuck, squealed Muffy. I should be the Indian princess. I have real braids. Brain, I've saved the most intelligent part for you, explained Arthur. No way I will be the turkey, answered the brain. I'll be the Indian chief. Buster, you're my best friend, began Arthur. The part is real. Easy. Only one line, and it's the best in the play. But I want to be Governor Bradford, said Buster. Arthur was so desperate that he asked Binky Barnes. The turkey is a strong, powerful animal, argued Arthur. Yeah, without saying a word, it can make you look like a fool in front of the entire school, said Binky. The play was only 6 days away. Where would Arthur find a turkey? Arthur knew he could count on his family. I'd love to be the turkey, said his father, but I have a dentist appointment that I don't want to miss. The world is full of turkeys, joked his mother. You should be able to find one. I wouldn't be caught dead in that outfit, said his sister D.W. So what's Arthur's problem right now in the story? He can't find a turkey to be someone to act as the turkey in the play he's directing. Let's talk turkey, said Arthur over the PA system at school. The best part in the Thanksgiving play is still open. If you're interested, please come to the office at once. No one came to the office. In fact, the principal left the office laughing. Arthur put posters in the cafeteria. He placed ads in the school paper, but nothing worked. Here's a poster that says, calling all turkeys, call Arthur. Arthur had other problems too. Muffy complained about everything. I should be narrator. My parents are paying for the cast party, she whined. Francine would not take off her movie star glasses. They're good luck, she explained. Look how big they are. But she was having a hard time seeing what she was doing. Buster couldn't remember his lines. In 1620, he recited, We sailed to America on the cauliflower. That's not true. The name of the ship is the Mayflower. He kept saying it wrong. The rehearsals went from bad to worse. When the Pilgrims and Indians decided to celebrate their friendship, said Francine, they began to hunt for a turkey. We cooked beans and pumpkin pies, whispered Sue Ellen, and the Pilgrim men went off to hunt for a turkey. We made cornbread and picked cranberries, said Muffy. Oops, and the Indian braves went on their own turkey hunt. Then it was time for Francine to present the turkey. When the Indians and Pilgrims finally found a turkey, she began. There was a great rejoicing. Today, when we think of Thanksgiving, we think of turkey. She glared at Arthur. Don't worry, Arthur promised. I told you I'd find a turkey in time. Let's see if he solved the problem. As a last resort, Arthur decided to rent a turkey. But that wasn't such a good idea. He rented a real turkey. If you don't get a turkey by tomorrow's performance, said Francine, I quit. Everyone agreed. No turkey, no play. So this was just what they call a rehearsal. So they're practicing. And they said, Arthur, if you don't have a turkey, that's a person dressed up, then we're quitting. Arthur went home to think. He thought about turkeys while he did arithmetic, which is another word for math. He thought about turkeys while he played the piano. And he thought about turkeys while he and DW did the dishes. Boy, said DW, if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. The next morning, Francine, Muffy, and Buster stood before Arthur. They weren't taking any chances. Do we have a turkey, they asked? Arthur just smiled. The whole school filed into the auditorium. Oh, said the kids when the lights went out. Shh, said the teachers as the curtain went up. Uh-oh, what do you think? Do you think Arthur found a turkey? In 1620, we sailed to America on the Mayflower, recited Buster proudly. Phew, said Arthur. The play continued smoothly. Muffy didn't drop the cranberries. The Brain had his costume on correctly. Sue Ellen said her lines in a loud, clear voice. And Francine had even taken off her movie star glasses. Then it came time for Francine's big speech. She crossed her fingers and began. When the Indians and Pilgrims finally found a turkey, there was great rejoicing. Today, when we think of Thanksgiving, we think of turkey. There was a lot of fumbling behind the curtain. Arthur took a deep breath. Uh-oh, who do you think the turkey's gonna be? He walked on stage. As soon as he did, the audience began to laugh. Arthur turned bright red. This was going to be even worse than he had thought it would be. The turkey, Arthur began, is a symbol of togetherness and Thanksgiving, said a chorus of voices behind him. Arthur turned around and smiled. I guess Mom was right. The world is full of turkeys. Okay, turkeys, all together now. Let's hear that last line loud and clear. Happy Thanksgiving. Very good. Give me 2 thumbs up if you enjoyed that story. Excellent job. We had lots of characters in that story. Our main character was who? Arthur. It's even in the title, Arthur's Thanksgiving. And Arthur was the director of a play at school. And he had a little bit of a problem. What was his problem? He couldn't find a turkey to be in his play. So how did he solve his problem? By the end of the story, he decided that he was going to dress up as the turkey. And how did he feel about that? A little bit nervous, but all the other characters stepped up and helped him remember his lines, right? What a great story, filled with lots of story elements that make it interesting and easy to read. So great job, friends, with your read alouds. We will continue those after your break. Hope you have a great long break, and we will see you again on Monday.